Good evening, everyone, and I'm back again. Okay, what are we going to talk about today? Is about a video I saw on social media, and I believe that this video was addressed to most Benin people, most Benin women, and so on and so forth. So I find something and some part of this video really, really disgusting and disrespectful to a lot of people. And I hate people saying half truths. I don't like people engaging in spreading false narrative and be double standard, one sided when you talk about issues that are really affecting our society and our people today. We have tolerated so much lies told against our single mothers and women separated in our society every day. People spread lies, people spread false information about us. And I'm here to respond to this video that I'm going to play to you so that you can listen to this narrative and this talk by so many people on social media. And we notice that not quite long, there is a lot of backlash to single mothers. Everybody want to bash single mothers. Everybody want to talk about single mothers. Everybody are in single mothers business everywhere. Meanwhile, we know that the country where we are coming from, marriage is not so important to so many men. Family are not so important to so many men. And you see, many people don't talk about all this because I haven't seen any woman in this world that have married herself. For a marriage to function, there should be a real functioning husband to handle the marriage. Why the woman be a supporter? But we Edo people, we Nigeria people, we have stayed for so long trying to cuddle our men, trying to like shade the men, while the women we deal with them publicly, we humiliate them, we do all sort of things to them, not even thinking that they are the one that are taking care of the children. They are the one that are holding the real pillar of the broken marriage or the broken relationship, which is the children. We have seen the backlash this period of women that live in the diaspora, like Germany, Europe, and how we see the backlash, how they have been accused of pushing their husband away because they want social money, because they don't want to work. And you see, most of these women, they are with plenty children, of which we African people, we love having a lot of big family, but you cannot have a big family and walk away from your wife and your children, and you still see the society continue to support these men that walk away from their family. Because I believe that the partner that walk away from a marriage is the person that is not responsible to be in a marriage. Even if you don't want to be in a marriage, there should be a certain type of oh my there should be a certain type of agreement where a man should be taking care of their children day by day or weeks or paying child support. But we have seen this situation that these men that these women come out to defend all the time, they don't pay child support. Many of them don't participate in the life of their children. They don't care. They just abandon the children. And we have seen this thing that the moment a marriage end in our community, anything about the children is abandoned for the mother alone to take care of. I think I'm fed up of listening to lies every day being told on social media. I know our women are not perfect. Many of them have been in a situation, different situation, but we have to let we have to like put out the truth out there. We cannot be lying all the time when many women are going through a lot, many women are going through pain, many women are really treated very bad, and they don't cannot even come out and speak because the society always male worship, always support the men. They don't care what is going on with these women, and it is very wrong that we should treat our women this way. So I really want to talk about this video that I saw on Facebook. Let us analyze this video. We are on social media, and this video is in public dominion. I didn't I didn't go to a house to pick up this video. The video is in public. The video is not in private. So we should, Edo people, we should learn how to use social media. When you put something out on social media, people have the right to analyze, people have the right to talk about it. If not, you keep your video in private. So we are going to talk about this video because she was talking about, initially she was talking about a video that somebody posted on social media about that she is going to leave Germany or something like that. I believe if somebody is staying, moved down or relocated to a country, and you think it was something, and at the end you came back and you see that the country is not what you think, you have the right to leave. In Germany, people say that Germany is good, people say a lot of things. Not everybody is enjoying Germany. You know, go be say now everybody they enjoy Germany. Germany is good for you. Germany should be good for another person. If anybody speak that Germany is not good for them, they are not comfortable. People are still moving from America to UK, from UK to America, from Italy to Spain, from Spain. People have the right to move, and you don't know the condition that people are living. At times, you can think that you are living in a big country because you've eaten, everybody have eaten. At times you fit dey one big country, you don't eat, another person not get food wey you want eat. E no mean say e good for everybody. There are a lot of people that moved to Germany and they came back again, maybe because they don't like the society, they don't like the environment, they don't like the school, they don't like something. People have the right to live. It is not be something when you go come be say you come dey castigate people, put say why you not do this, why you dey complain. People have the right to complain. There is a freedom of speech that people can talk, can criticize or whatsoever. E no mean say because Germany give you paper, or because Germany give you work, or because Germany give you food, you have the right to come and be bashing anybody wey talk about Germany. People have different opinion, different experience. If you go YouTube, people that travel, they have different experience about different countries. Nobody they come they beat them everything. I saw a video the other day, a woman was talking about Spain, what happened to her, everything. You will not see Spanish people going there to go and flog her, to go and insult her, because it's her experience. They say the experience is the best teacher. Your experience, nobody can beat your experience. If I'm talking, I talk about true experience and what has happened to me. So I believe nobody can downplay or down talk my experience, because it is my experience. If somebody did video to complain about Germany or whatever, it is their experience and it needs to be respected. You no need to conquer a single mother matter enter inside, because these people that you name just by single mother, they are human beings. They are with children, they have life. Every day you drag them all over social media. I've seen video where you people diminish them, you say mean things to them. I think you people should just let them be. They have been single mothers right from Africa. It has been a norm in Africa that women are dashing babies out. It is normal that there will be single mothers. Yes, it is normal that there will be single mothers when we are in a society where men don't value marriage, where men don't respect their marriage. It is all about having babies and fiestas. They don't care. So it has always been in our society, it has always been the women that is carrying all the load when it comes to relationship. And when it comes to marriage, it has been them all the way forward. Even it is not a new thing. It is something that we learn from Africa, that many men and women are practicing here. Okay, it is not something that whether it's because of Germany is giving any woman 5,000 or whatsoever that will make them to leave their marriage. I don't think that that is the problem. We need to talk about the real problem. Let me post that so that people can come and join. So every time single mother, you be single mother, waiting now. Can't these people just rest one day without people doing video and mentioning their names? So let us watch the video that she did. Okay, the one that I really find
life, or to get a very to go about it anyway. It's not really my concern. But when we say it's not,
let us start from somewhere. Okay, I think let us start from here.
So I just put my number there. So please, if you want to contribute to this topic, you are very free. If you also have an idea, you are always also free. If you want to also share with us your experience, you are also free to do so. Okay? So, like as I was saying, so you have right to make orders. Like we have this for face. This one is face perfumes. You see it. You have also, just call my number. My number is there. It's right there.
She sent
So,
me, okay.
hi everybody, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. And it's all about the today marriage. Today marriage in Deutschland, in the diaspora, but Deutschland to be precise.
We don't have any intention to replicate this video, and we don't have any copyright of this video. So we are going to teach, criticize, and then for commentary alone.
Viral video that is going on. I don't know how to go about it anyway. It's not really my concern. But when we say it's not our concern, the RIT still come back to us. Like we are all the same, birds of the same feathers, they fit together. So I believe sometimes we ignore or we overlook things. Sometimes we just think like maybe they are supposed to be the way they are. No, they are not. So what happens to today marriage in diaspora or that in Germany or that in Deutschland? Why today marriage is now different? I don't know where to start because the whole issue is coming too unbearable. It's coming to like it's on the higher side. It's on the height of it all. You understand me, guys? So, what really happened to our today marriage? Who to blame? Are we going to blame ourselves? Or are we going to blame the Dutch land, the Dutch government? Are they to be blamed for our stupidity? For not making good use of a good opportunity given to us by the Dutch land, by the Dutch government? So who to be blamed in this issue that is going viral? You see, every day we come across different people. Definitely we are all different people with different mindsets. So let me comment on it. Different people with different opinion. Sometimes we say everybody's entitled to his own opinion, everybody's entitled to his own life, you can do whatever you like. Sometimes in Deutschland, you can't do whatever you like. I see this video going viral, which somebody was crying that he want to go back to where he come from. Germany is not good. This is so ridiculous. So the people who understand English very well, so this is ridiculous. How come you are crying, you want to go back? How do you come here? How do you come to Deutschland? How you take come Deutschland? After you don't come, now you are crying of going back. Why? Does it mean that the same opportunity given to other people was not also given to you? How do you come? How do you find yourself in Deutschland? It's very important. So who to blame? Should we blame the German government who have given us so much opportunity to ride on? To get a fit life? Or to get a very responsible life? Should we blame them? giving us this social help, social opportunity that we never get from wherever we think we are coming from. This opportunity, I don't think people in Italy have ever gotten it. I'll be there. This opportunity, I don't think that some other country, even some other country who are benefiting the same thing or the same social help, I believe that it's not as much as Deutschland. First, let's look at this way. Maybe you were in Italy before. You have lived all kind of life you decided to live, and nobody have questioned that life for you. And you live happily with your husband or your boyfriend or your
This
man,
is
whatever
where
you
I want to
call
talk
him.
about.
You guys were living happily without any problem. You guys live happily. You guys enjoy the little you have. Even the men, I understand to the fact that the men also go out for streets to hustle.
Not all of them.
The men go out also to hustle and come back in the evening. Some also in the supermarket, some also in the street, some also anywhere they feel like hustling. Why the women also hustle? They go to
What
streets,
type of hustle?
they travel all along different countries. Some of our women have really traveled different countries to make ends meet.
You heard that these women travel all over everywhere, and you and me know what she mean by that. That they travel all over everywhere to do what? Igbiagia. And many of them have men at home.
To make their marriage work. They beg their marriage to work, that I know.
They travel everywhere desperately to make sure they've got money to make their marriage work. Which woman in this world will be married or will be going out with a man and she will travel to Swiss, she will travel to Norway, she will travel to all over the world just to go and do something with other group of people just to get money and bring for these men. Just imagine the narrative she's trying to print over here, that these women travel all over the whole Europe to make money, to make their marriage work. And you, as a human being with brain, what do you think about that type of marriage? Where woman for go, they follow everywhere, they find money to make a marriage work by fire, by force. Why the men do whatsoever. You will hear more in the video. Let's continue. Which type of marriage
Even
one
when
be
the man
this?
is even misbehaving, they stay there. They die there. They don't leave. They will say, I die here. I remember the days, gone are those days, when a man will tell a woman, if you don't buy me Mercedes, that time Mercedes already, it was on in Italy. You will buy them Mercedes before you can stay in that relationship.
And then, Madam Ivie, did you see that behavior normal? Did you see anything good is going to come out from a relationship where a woman is obligated to buy a man a car? If she refused to buy the car, Mercedes, the relationship is over. How did you see the sustainability of that marriage or relationship? How do you notice that that marriage or relationship is going to last? If these women are obligated to do this, to do that, to go breadwinner, look for money all over Europe, we know what these women are engaging themselves, their body into to get money for these men. And they obligate them to buy car and whatsoever. We never see any of you Edo women picking on all these men. We never see any of you owning your video to speak against this thing, to tell these men to go and work their ass over there. We never see them obligating them to take care exclusively about their women, the women they choose to keep in their home, the women they choose to go out with. We never see you that is speaking against the single mother right now. We never see you or any other person speaking against all these things. So why now? Are you that male identify, male worshiper? You be the woman when they worship man because person a man, it get brokos. So therefore, we need to defend them now. They are going through a lot from our women, blah, blah, blah. Why now, my lady? Why now? Are we going to pass this type of poisonous message out for our women to continue to stay in a relationship that is no more serving them better, where they have been used, dumped, pick up again as if they are chewing stick? We need to pass a very clear message. So let us continue.
They will leave their child and go to another country. I know so many people who abandon their children and go out and work with their private.
You heard what she said, that there were a lot of women that abandoned their children and left to go and work and bring money for these men. I have heard of so many stories, because if we want to talk about the statistic of people in Germany right now, most of 80% or 70% are from Italy. Only maybe few percentage are from Spain and other part of the world. Many of them are from Italy. And why do you feel surprised that these women are living now? Why do you think or feel surprised, or you believe you have the right to brutalize these women because they want to leave their relationship of so many years that they have trying to build up? They are trying to stay in a relationship that is completely abusive. With the way you are describing this relationship to me, there is nothing good, there is nothing healthy, there is nothing that is going to come out from it apart from a babies that are going to still grow toxic. So let us continue.
Parts and bring back money to come and buy all this latest shoe that was running. What was his name? Amure, Amure, I think it's Amure. Where are you? Or what was the other shoe? Caesar, Caesar Pashotti, and back.
She just stated here that the women go out to work and they come back and use the money they work to buy shoes, expensive shoes, Italian shoes and clothes and pants and borsas for these men. I don't know any of you that is watching what type of result is going to come out from this type of relationship. Or if you are a woman in this shoe, what are you going to do in this relationship when you are in a better position and you still see the same man behaving the way he want to behave, continue to be a PIMPS? What are you going to do?
Or so many other designs. If you don't buy it for them, even pants they are wearing, if you don't buy it, you're in trouble. Still, you will still buy it and you will still stay in that marriage. I'm bringing out a point. Please, you guys don't get me wrong.
Madam,
I am bringing out a point.
Madam Ivie, let me tell you one thing. Any woman that is in a relationship like the one you just described, she is going to have a low self-esteem, a low self-worth. She is going to be in a very terrific situation where she cannot be able to think. She is with a man that don't love her, but is just using her for business. She is going to be without no decision because she's desperate. She is still going seeing different type of men around and all. She is not stable. That is not a woman that is stable. That is not a woman that could take a decision for herself. She is definitely in an abusive relationship, and when people are in an abusive relationship, the only people that benefit from it are the people that are abusing that person. Okay.
You will still remain in that marriage, even upon all you are the breadwinner of that marriage. Still, you remain there, you die there. Even when you even notice that somebody else is try to take over your boyfriend, then you don't allow it. You fight for it. You fight for it to make sure that this person did not take your man from you.
Obviously, most of our women have been brainwashed to fight against other women for these men. Most of them have been brainwashed by the society that the men are more important than the women, that they need to fight to keep them. They need to create enemies with other women so that they can keep these men. They have been brainwashed that way for ages. That is why you see we as black women, we don't have relationship between ourselves. We are all jealous of each other. We are cat and rat. We are very destructive to each other because the people that are the men in our society have brainwashed us, have conditioned us to hate one another, to disrespect one another, to be hateful to one another, to be disrespectful to one another because of this situation of this person is trying to steal my man, this person is trying to look at my man. Many of us have got into a lot of trouble with our fellow women. If you look at the black community today, we don't have any relationship as black women because we don't trust ourselves, because of the way these men have made us to think about each other, that if this woman come near to me, she's coming to steal me from you. We look at the men as gold. That is why many of our women are so desperate. Many of our women don't know themselves. Many of our women are going through a lot of problem today. We need to build relationship within ourselves as women. So you not notice why so many women are desperate after this men, because they were taught that way by their mother, by their grandmother, that any woman that come close to them, they are coming to steal their boyfriend or their husband, and it happens every day. Because these men provoke all these things, they make these women to feel that, oh, this my friend get better boyfriend more than me, I need to go out with them, I need to chop one inside. All those stuff have destroyed relationship between black women if we don't understand that. So most people that understand, that read books, they understand all this stuff, that many women are desperate. Black women, they want to make sure they keep a man by all means. If it means them being alone, breaking relationship with friends, family, with everybody, so that these men can have access to deal with them. It happens every day. And when we talk about a woman that is carrying back from Swiss to Italy, from Italy, that is more complex case.
You make sure even when the man don't have documents, you yourself will still carry your body and go and make money and come and make sure you organize documents for them. Even while you don't have, you still remain in that marriage.
You see how these women were just like a sacrificial lamb to these men that comes out on social media every day to call them single mother, to abuse them, and to say different types of things about them. She is saying it with her own mouth now, that these women go to the extreme of, if they don't have document, they have to give these men document by fire, by force. If they want it or not, they have to throw their own needs out just to make sure they provide for these men. And you know one thing, when you are in a relationship that is not reciprocal, and you give somebody loyalty and the person don't give loyalty back, it is very, very difficult to move in any society. You see these white people that we are praising, we are talking about, they return every loyalty their wife gave to them. If the woman is at home taking care of the children, Oyibo wife not dey work, I bet you the Oyibo is outside 247 working to take care of that woman and the children that are home. And when that Oyibo man comes home, he will come and meet a clean house, food, take the children to pack everything. They have a very shared obligation in the relationship or in a marriage, of which we black people, we don't have that shared relationship or obligation when we are married to this men that you people are trying to defend every day. When we continue to defend these men, they will never change. We have spent years after years, our grandmother defend them, our grandmother cuddle them, they never change. Our mother did the same, they never change. I think we need to speak to the men if we really want to make change. If we really want to stop single motherhood, we really need to speak to the men, because I have never seen any woman that have pregnated herself alone. So let us continue, my people.
That is why I'm titling it to the marriage in Germany. Do you understand me? Even when the man talk, even when the man speak, you will
Please,
be
if you are
shaking, you will
watching,
be shivering,
press the like button.
you
Go
will be
outside
like,
and come
you
back
will be
and
so
press the like
afraid that
button.
you don't want to lose that
You
man.
see?
So what happened to them? What happens to all this fear? What happens? Should I call it fear, or should I call it respect? Or because you want to stay? Or because you want to remain there? Or because you already have child there, you don't want to have child here, you don't want to have child here, you don't want to have child here? It doesn't really matter. If the marriage is not working, it's not working. You can't force it to work. If you force it to work, then you will start experiencing domestic violence.
And you see the women that are flocking to Germany today. Those are the women that have carried their bag almost all over the Europe to go work, to buy boxers, to buy shoe, to buy everything. And you think these women don't get tired? They don't get worn out after most of them have spent all their time on the street trying to take full responsibility of the responsibility of their father and their mother. Many of them will train all their brothers and sisters in school. Many of them will come and build for flat. That was obligation in Benin City sometime maybe 6 or 7 or 10 years ago or 15 years ago. It was obligation for every woman that traveled to build a house for the family. Some built 2 houses. They never build this house with machines. We know how many of them get money to build this house. And after this, the family, the mothers and the father have finished their own business, the boyfriend will come and start their own business. And you think these women are not worn out? They don't think it is viable for them to let this grown man or grown baby just live their life. So why do we need to castigate them when they have choose to let them go? Because I think enough is enough. Let us continue.
You can force it to work. There are some men that do not really love you, but they love what you can give. So you as a woman who say that this man really just only love what you can give, why can't you call it a quit?
And they are calling it a quit now. It is a problem. They are branded single mothers, when in that same Nigeria is single mothers that have trained many of us. Is single mother all over everywhere. Even in our own place, many women are married. They know they even see bonla. They don't even know if their husband exists. They are just like semi-abandoned. So what are we talking about? When we want to talk, I go into historically where we coming from. I don't just open my video and start blabbing. No. I come and we prove everything. Most of our guys, they don't know what is marriage. They don't know what is family. They wasn't trained and geared towards having a family, a real loving relationship with women. It is difficult for them. It's something they need to learn. So I believe if we come out all the time to cuddle them and shift the responsibility to the women, things are going to continue the way it is, even worse. This is many parents have just got the second lineage of abandonment. Many of their father will abandon them, they abandon their children, and then if we don't take time, because many of this behavior go through the blood, go through the lineage, it go through a lot of things that happen, trauma go through the blood, it go through the body. When you engage in some certain behavior, it continue to go around, it become a cycle in the family. It is time we need to stop coddling all these men and call them out and call them by their names, which is called irresponsible. Because I don't believe any man on this planet Earth will wait for a woman to buy him a buses, will wait for a woman to feed him, will wait for a woman to be obedient to him when he is not even respecting this woman. He's not even responsible for the upkeeping of this woman, not even the children. The woman have to leave and go and look for a child, sorry, for money. And you think this woman will just be there forever? Why don't we just think about these people that we brand and we just merely call them single mother? Single mothers are people with stories, people with life, people that are training children, people that hold the society, people that make our children not be recolonized. Because if the way most of our men leave their children, the women leave them too, I don't think we will be having this conversation. These children will be with the German government. They will teach them German, teach them everything, colonize them, and these children become the German property. But most of these women, including myself, I have 4 children. I care for them solely without nobody. So I would not that is expect anybody to disrespect me just by calling me single mothers. Single mothers are women with stories, with life. Okay? I think we deserve respect. Okay, let us continue.
Why can't you just call it a quit and move on? You know, a place where you can't live, you can easily die there. Too much of everything is bad.
Their living now is a problem for everybody.
But you do all sorts of despicable acts to make sure you stay in that home. You remain in that marriage.
That was what you people taught them to do, to
No,
hold their
even when the
marriage
guy will throw your things out, bring in more women
with their last breath.
to compete with you. You still remain there.
You see, you said,
Even to the extent the women will connect with their boyfriend
you said,
and extract.
this lady said something very vital. You bring more women to compete. This is what our Daki men have been doing. That is why if you find yourself in a relationship where your man is bringing other women or bringing other people to like to make him feel good, because many of them do it too, because they have problem with personality, they have problem with low self-esteem. The moment you see that, don't fight any woman, don't fight anybody, just walk away. Never, black woman, never fight another black woman. These men know what they're doing because they want you to spend more. They want you to be more dedicated to this relationship that is not reciprocal, this loyalty that is not returned, this respect that is not returned back to you. They want you to be more desperate, and you inside you know these people don't love you, they don't care about you with the way they treat you. They bring other women, they cheat on you, they don't care for you, because if a man truly love you, he will care for you, he will do everything for you to be comfortable without you have to go to the fourth junction to go looking for other people, other group of men that can give you money to feed you and your grown baby, aka husband, at home. So don't fight any woman because of any man. They're not rich, okay? This category of these men, they're not rich at all. They never bath, so don't try it. Don't go into competition with anybody. If it comes to that, walk away from the relationship.
Money from other women. Was it not happening? Did it happen in Italy? Or every other country? I don't know. The one me I know about is in Italy. They will try to please the man to make sure they remain there.
That was what these women were taught. All of us know that they were taught, oh, look at now, many of them walking away. We are branding them single mothers. What do we want these people to do? There are ways we can teach them. This is not the way. This is not the way. Our women were taught to be desperate, that these men, they need to hold them down. They need to tell you that, oh, I don't want you again. A man over here in Europe will tell you, will tell the whole city doesn't want you anymore, that you are this, you are that. Tomorrow, it will shame, it will not even have shame to be walking with you in the street. Many of them have no dignity because our black women have been taught never to leave a relationship. Even if it comes to gwa, you still stay, bear am. We have taught them this dysfunctional way. It is time we need to recondition, reteach these women how to live in a fulfilling and happy relationship so that the children they are going to bear will still have that happy and healthy relationship. This is not time to make them stay or brand them as single mother at all, at all. It is time they need to unlearn what they were taught, because before somebody could stay in this situation, she need to go to Germany, go to everywhere to look for money to buy clothes for a man that is not a handicap. There should be a brainwashing. There should be something that is a loyalty that makes her to be loyal to this man, which is conditioning by our society that a woman should stay with a man by fire, by force. Now your children, papa, now your this, now your that. All of us did that. That is why when I come to this Europe, I was looking at a lot of mommies, the way they talk, the way they try to condition you, and I stay clear from everybody. I did everything opposite of what I was told. And I see them calling me, you they behave like Oyibo, you they behave like this, you they behave like that. They don't like it when you want to live your life in the way that will give you peace. They want you to please the society. They want you to be showing fake marriage, fake face into the public when you are not happy. These men, many of them want you to buy them, buy and pay for them. And it is not working anymore. The women are waking up. Black women are waking up. They can't take this joke called marriage anymore. They need to, they deserve better, and they need better for themselves and their children. So I don't think they should be apologetic by not helping or doing anything for any man.
Then we still bring the man will still tell the woman, look, I like that your friend though, that your girlfriend. I hear say get money where I don't like him. You yourself will still go and approach that woman for your husband and say, my brother said he likes you. You will never introduce that man as your husband again. You say, my brother say he like you. My brother say you friend. Friend my brother, man. Then the same you and your husband will become grown.
Because the relationship was based on lies and brainwashing by these men. You see, when you day in a relationship with a man that is a 419, is a fraudster, whatever, tomorrow he is going to do what he's doing to other people to you. That's just the truth. I see many women marrying men with wealth that are questionable, that they don't know where it comes from. These people don't work. They think the relationship will last. Why we are having so much breakup in marriages today? Because most of these guys are very dishonest, and most of these women are like complices. At the end, the relationship need to go. It just need to go. If this woman should be a complice to this man, to call another woman and tell her that, look, this man is my brother, I won't blame this woman. This is a woman that is being brainwashed, being desperate, being put in a situation where she's hurting very crazy. What do you expect her to do? She's crazy that moment. She's been brainwashed by this man. She's not in that relationship with her correct senses. So it is normal you see them in this way. And because of the way they have been taught to be loyal to this man, they can do undo. They can do undo. That is why you see our women, they can look, if you have problem with them when it comes to their husband, you are going to be their enemy. They are going to fight you. Even when they come and meet you with their husband in their matrimonial bed, they will leave their husband and try to bait you, bait the other woman with hot water, with whatsoever they want. They will leave their husband. They will be taught that way. This is what we are supposed to be doing, to never condone the brainwashing. Any man that brainwash our women, any man that treat them bad, we should never condone it for 1 minute. because these people that are doing all these things, they are trying to make these women believe that they are somebody, but they are nobody. We need to let them know who they are. Nobody. Okay, let us continue.
And the man will bring in that same woman to the matrimonial bed and sleep with her without you making fame.
You see what these women need to condone. Just imagine.
Well, this is really absurd. Without you making fame,
Just imagine.
it will bring the woman.
Just
You will
imagine.
get off from your matrimonial bed
Just
and
imagine.
leave the bed for
Just
the woman
imagine.
to come and to beg by your husband.
Just
In
imagine.
your very eyes.
Just imagine.
The money you have already sweep. You know, in Italy, some houses, you have to boil water to bath, to take a bath. You have to boil water. So before you know, this woman already woke up early morning to go and make water for a girlfriend of his husband, of her husband, to take a shower.
And you know all these things, my sister. Why are you bashing these women? Why? When have any of you done video to criticize these men, to put them in their place, to tell them to be responsible? Because we have so many irresponsible men from our community every day. We see them making our women baby mamas, lying to them, abandoning them, and you come out to say, you know all these things? You never made video one day. Why is this video for single mothers? Are they making themselves single mothers? I know most of these women too. They purposely get pregnant for these men. Some of them, yes, of course, I agree. But we know what it is. Let's continue.
Yet you still remain in that marriage. No fame. People have never dragged themselves to social media. You don't drag yourself to family issues. You don't invite family issues, family to the issues. You never invite anybody. You remain there. So what happens today? So does it mean that you guys have woken up? Or you are not trying to destroy the home you built yourself?
My sister, there was no home there in the first place to start with. There was no relationship there. I don't believe any woman can put up with all you have said on your video, and at the end you corona all these things. That is, you cram, I mean, you cram all these things with marriage. This is not a marriage. This is not a marriage I will want for our Edo girls. This is not the type of marriage I will want for our future Edo children in diaspora in Africa. This is not a marriage. This is not a home building. A home building whereby a woman should go to Swiss, go to all over Europe to get some money to take care of the man, to buy borsas to feed him, and to do all stuff for him, build a house for him. This is not a marriage. This is marriage, a relationship built on PINPS. Okay? And the only person that is benefiting in this relationship is the man.
Or because you're industrial, or because whatever industrial can give, or because of what benefit you can ever take of getting industrial. No, you are making a great mistake, a very big one at that. You are making a very big one, a big one at that. After all, Kinga did. Let me tell you something. If you as a woman, they say the marriage or the man is the umbrella, is the shade that covering the shame of a woman.
A man that could cover a shame of a woman is a man that is providing, a man that is a breadwinner, a man that could go to Swiss, go to UK, go to whatsoever to work and take care of the family, and not the other way around. A man that think he is entitled to make a woman work for him, bring other women for him, do everything for him. Why is it comfortable in his own place and enjoy every benefit that come from these broken women? So There is nothing like a crime, no shame remover. A man has never been a shame remover for any woman that know themselves, for any woman that know who they are. Maybe it might be in the African way because many women are broken, many women are very, very with low self-esteem. They are having a lot of issues because of the society, how the society diminished them. And with that language you just finished using, like the shame of a woman is removed by marriage. And my mother got married and she was a teacher. I never believed that her shame left the day she got married. Okay. And I sent this video to my mom to watch. She said a lot, so let us continue about it. Okay.
So if you decided to live your life as a street woman for the rest of your life, be quite assured nobody owes you respect. Yes. So you say, I beg, I don't want to pick it.
Please like this video. Please like this video. I don't know it's watching, but like this video. Okay?
Yes.
Press like. Come
One
out
day
and
they will start counting how many men you have child with. One day your children will call you Ashok. One day your children will tell you Saizita. One day your children will tell you how they clap. One day
and
your children will insult you to your face.
all these men with 4 or 5 baby mamas, who is telling them whatsoever? I don't understand Dutch. Who is telling them what they have done with their life? We have men over in Europe with 5 baby mamas, 6 baby mama, 7 baby mama, 8 baby mama, 10 baby mamas. Even in Africa, in America, there are most men have plenty baby mama, 20 baby mamas, because this is the same thing I'm saying, that our women were brainwashed to be jumping around this man, fighting to be with this man, doing everything to be with this man. So it is like a chance. Let me test my chance. Let me see if he could choose me. It is not the other way around, where a man will pick a woman, respect the woman, take care of the woman, provide for the woman. It is not that way. So what shame is this type of men going to clean out from a woman when they are already shameless with their behavior? They believe they can use these women because of their low self-esteem, their low self-worth, because of the of the business they are engaging themselves in, which is very, very diminishing to these women. They use them every minute, every time, because their self-esteem is very low. When you participate or engage in this type of business that she's measuring in this video, you see all these women, it is very, very deep. It is very, very diminishing to their morals, to their values, to a lot of psychological issues are going on with these women. So I don't know what type of shame. Apart from that, most of these men, they don't even marry this woman, because when it comes to the Africa and law or whatsoever, if you marry a woman, that woman cannot go with other man. She cannot go to Swiss, whatever. But over here in Europe, you see these people, some of them will get married. They will still be using these women to do what they are just saying in this video. And you see, when some of them even married, they make sure these women pay for the wedding, everything. When a woman pay for your wedding, what did you expect? Respect? I'm sorry, there's no respect there. There's nothing like cleaning shame. These men don't clean shame because they are already shameless. They don't remove no shame, and no woman have it, no, and no woman have shame on her because she's not married. Because all of us, we are not going to marry one day. Everybody is going to marry at their appointed time.
They will spite me. Or do you think one man is coming to marry you and your children with his whole clear mind? I pray, when the man really come marry you with your children.
Oh my
I guess 7
God.
children with 7 papa. I guess 6 children with 6 papa. Is that your obligation? Is that what you really want for yourself? You want to jump from one place to another?
what are we telling all these men?
You will die there. You don't give a shit about it. If the man will raise and abuse this at you.
And a man knew that a woman have 4 children, 4 father. He still go open a trouser, go do without no cloth cover am, come still add him own pikin join am. He still waka comot. The woman na have 5. The man, another one still come again, because I never see any woman wey pregnant herself by herself. That is why I'm talking now. I've never in my life, even when I was in Nigeria, I've traveled about 10 African countries or more. I haven't seen any woman that came out that she got pregnant by herself. There must be something between a man and a woman before pregnancy can happen. I think most of you that will watch the video, go and check biology. I've checked history. I have never met or seen or read about any woman that got pregnant by herself. So I believe if this woman get pregnant, say with 7 children, 7 father, I think if we should be dragging the men, we will be dragging the women too. If we're dragging the woman, we'll be dragging the men, because they are equally not responsible. The way this woman is not responsible to allow a man, 7 men, 4 men, whatever, to get them pregnant without no marriage, without no commitment, without no responsibility, putting their children in a situation where they will not be protected by the other part, which is the father. So we need to balance the equation, and we need to call it out. Historically, our men have let go, like, no, they don't care about nobody. It is all about them. We see the polygamy in Africa, how the men live their life like they don't bring anybody to this world. It is all about them with their new wife until it expires.
Family, you die there. You don't move. The man will take your child and say, I want to hold this child. You go to streets and bring me money.
Now they
You
hear.
run down.
Now they hear.
Does it mean that those money, because you were getting it like, okay, you see, because you were like, making that money with your own body, that is why it was not useful for you?
Now they hear. The
So
women,
why
they
is
see
it
the money.
now, the money that the Dutchland is giving to you as an assistant, it is what is deviating you from your marriage. It is what is not driving you out from, driving you crazy. Those are money you can work easily.
Oh my
Those are money you can work for yourself. Those are money you can work and get it for yourself. You must not wait for government to assist you. How much is it? 290 euros for one child? Is it why you want to kill yourself? Is it why the marriage is collapsing today?
My people, you still notice what is still drawing inside this marriage that she's describing now. For me, this is no marriage. This is complete shit when they wrap with cloth. When they call marriage. For me, it's not marriage. I better stay single than to be with a man where I go dey feed, take off and drag and go Germany. Go come they draw me money too. They never born her. So it's still the same money that she's still saying. Put comment if you dey see wetin I dey talk. It's the same money issue that is still in this marriage, because it started with money, it is going to end with money. It is the same money. This woman is not giving me. This woman is not allowing me to go with other women. This woman, it is still the same men that is still in the problem inside this woman life. This is a gullible woman that is being taken advantage of. It's still the same men that they are trying to defend that is still the problem inside this talk. So she have come to Germany now. Still, this man is not providing for her. This is most of these men. I said it in my video that day. I said the ones who they cry for single mother, the salary wanna get, wanna take the fit take of this woman, wanna post them for social media, make we see her. We don't time for lie narrative up and down, dragging poor women that are trying to survive, giving them BP, giving them stress, calling them out on social media, branding them as prostitute, and also derogatory words around. It has to stop. Leave single mothers alone. Let them be. Okay? You are the one that is describing the relationship that they have, and people that have brain understand it.
Is it why you allowed such money to collapse, to destroy your marriages? Is it why you've allowed that same marriage you have been adapted to, that same marriage you have said yes to? Today
These
you say
women
no
never
to
say
it
yes
because
to
of
it, my
peer,
sister. They
because
never
of
say
what
yes
I
to
did,
it. They just fall
because of
into a
father child,
situation that they
because
don't
of
know.
result the rest. So you decide to pull it down yourself. You decide to die with it because of this penny. I call it penny. Let me tell you, in case if you don't know, you cannot eat that money forever in Deutschland. Except be prepared to die.
You call it penny, but what is this man bringing to the table? This is money that is provided by the Dutch land government for these women to take care of their children because their father is zero. So, what is this man really bringing to the table? Bola, children? Children need to be fed. They need to go to school. They need to be wear clothes, shoes, everything. So what is this man actually bringing to the table? The only problem I see in this a narrative is that this man already lose control of this woman now. This woman not dey go street again go bring money come. This woman is beginning to be independent. Na problem now for so many men. Government now make sure every month they put money for this woman to care for herself and her children. Now this thing is paining this man because many of them don't lose control now. They know say their time is up. When any film, any nonsense, this woman is not going to tolerate them anymore. So they do nothing than to come out on social media and start barking like a dog to all these presenters, all these ladies that on talk show. They will say the thing half truth, half lie, and they will put everything together because many of these our women already have a trait for their fellow women, or because they have normalized like cuddling all these men. They will just start shouting, single mother, because of money. No, 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 no. I never believe any Nigerian woman that so much love marriage, relationship will be treated properly in a marriage, provided for. We decide to leave a marriage because of Jama money. I don't believe that. If it happens, it is few of them, and there is a reason for it.
It's obvious. You can't eat that money forever. It will come a time the German government will send you an errand that you cannot even fulfill.
That will never
Especially
happen.
one
That
fall
will
from
never
us
happen.
here. Yes, because that money I've already or you pay with money. Or me no way.
They are
So leave
entitled
it up
to it.
bakwa.
They
To
are
even get yourself
entitled to it. That is why they're giving them
acting
this
that to
money.
even get yourself acquainted with other things. It will be very difficult for you. How can you as a woman, as a mother, you will rely on government money? Do you know who owns this money? Let me
They are relying on government money because the government believe that they are taking care of children at home. They bathe the children, they care for the children, they take them to school. That is their time. I don't know what many of our black women think that our time don't cost money. That is why we give men that don't have nothing our time. We give them our body, we give them our womb to have children that at the end they will abandon and never care for them. So I think we should start charging for our time as women. Globally, other women are doing it. If they are at home taking care of children, her husband care for them. I have a white friend. She for about 18 years now, she has never worked. She retired when she had a child, and the child had diabetes right from birth. She retired and she's at home. The husband allowed her to retire. She's at home taking care of that child. The girl is a big girl now. The husband never pestered her one day. She had the credit card of her husband. The husband worked. She was a mechanic before, and the husband too is a mechanic. So I don't see any big deal when black women try to get something for their time. Even they are not getting money from their men, which is their men are supposed to be doing. They are not getting money. When the government choose to give them money, it is a problem for everybody. We should stop dragging black women. We should start loving ourselves, because if we love ourselves, we will never love to drag any woman for trying to be a woman. When you see the Arab women in our Arab nations, they don't work, they stay at home. Their government don't give them money, but their husband provide for them. I think that should be the narrative we should be pushing around, and not allowing these men to be lazy, doing nothing, pregnating the whole nations with babies that they cannot care and provide for.
Let me shock you. All this money they are giving you people, that is making you to leave your marriage. It is the sweat of other people. People like us that are
And
working.
then nobody's complaining.
There are some people who are using
Nobody's
class 1.
complaining
There are some people who are
except
using
you
class 3.
all.
There are some people who are using class 4. There are some people who are using class 5 to work. There are some people, immediately, maybe you are getting 2,000 euros as your salary, then your salary will be 1,000. Government will take 1,000 euros from inside and give it to people who need help. You don't know it? Or you think the government just took out
And you
my
think
pocket
these
to give
people
money?
don't deserve it?
No.
They deserve
Those are
it
people's
because
money.
they are
Work for
taking
it.
care of the family of the
So if the Germans
nation.
have not bring their country to this extent, if they have not arranged it, if they have not like supersede every other thing that you are enjoying today, you will not be here.
The Germans are doing a very good
You
investment.
will not
They
be
invest
here.
money on their people, and
You will
later they
not be
get it
here.
back.
I say, imagine people still cried and said, hey, Deutschland is too hard. Deutschland, they are too wicked. Deutschland is not good. And you are here taking benefits. Please pack and go. Pack. Go ahead to Deutschland. I respect Deutschland. Do you know what it is? When you hear Deutschland, you tobale, you fear, you dance, you give the seven twirly. When you hear Deutschland, mention Deutschland anywhere in the world.
African
Say you
thing
are
go
from
different.
Deutschland. They will respect you. They will respect your documents. To get it.
Now this one make everybody they pack, they go there.
They
Now
will
when they go, they
respect your documents
stock up.
anywhere you present it. Like this is a German
European
thing.
paper is European
This is
paper.
a German awful tight. Girlfriend, they will respect you. Because they know it is not easy to get it. So you want them to give you documents in this country so you can constitute more users? You think they are stupid? The Germans are not so stupid. Yes, they are watching. They are all watching us. They are watching us from a distance. And you think that they can see you. They see you so fast, as much easy as you can ever think, as you can ever imagine. And whatever you do in this country, they see it. They may decide to keep quiet. They will watch you to play your band and dance on it all by yourself. So by the time it's set, you start crying. You start blaming other people. You start assuming like if somebody has done this to you. No, you have done it to yourself.
And many of you do it to yourself. Report yourself, you lie about yourself because you are very loyal to people.
You did it to yourself. You leave your marriages all because of little penny. You fight your husband all because of penny. You chase them away in the cold all because of little money.
That is a lie.
Like in Italy, did they have what they call father shot? And oh no. Did they have what they call Zoggerest? And oh no. Did they have
And was this women working in an office, or was they working the way you described, they working all over the Europe, some work in the street, some go begging, some do some unspeakable things. Are these women really living a better life? Are they really comfortable? No. So, what is the problem now? That the only crime these women I see are committing here is just because they want the best for themselves and their children. And it's a problem for other black women.
Papa shout and mama shout. I don't know. But you remain in your marriage. You will even be forcing the men to go and sign. Come and sign just place your son. I have seen it. Nobody's telling me. It's what I know. Because I see that I really reason all this thing that is going on in Germany. Because when I say the diaspora, it looks like maybe I don't know what I'm saying. So you guys have turned this country to a single mother country? No. Very soon, it will be wiped away. The law will come. The law will go. The law will come. The law will go. During the time, do you know, in those days, if you gave birth here, nobody will sign you for that shaft. Do you know why? It was not in existence.
In Spain, the same thing. They have to. They always update themselves.
20 years without documents. You just came today and the government give you, father, mama, papa, pikin, papa. You take it.
And they are benefiting from it too. It's not
Immediately,
free.
they open account for you. You have never seen that before. When you are in Italy, they will allow you to open account. It's only postpaid, post office account you can open. Am I lying? If I'm lying, let somebody say, you are a liar. In Italy, you are not allowed.
In Spain, here you can open an account with your passport.
Please don't come. Okay. So, I'm coming, guys. You understand me? So, you guys have succeeded in turning this country to a single mother country. It will not work.
Because they were
It
pregnating
is a wait and
themselves.
see country.
Single,
Like as I was
single
saying,
mother, you were all
those
pregnating
days,
yourself.
there was nothing like father shout. There was nothing like Zogerish. There was nothing like this. There was nothing like that. It was when the new government came, that was the time of Gera shoulder. It tried to help the foreigners. It tried to help the foreigners. Yes, put smile in our face. Like we have suffered enough. What can we do for these foreigners? How can we assist the foreign people? How can we make life easy for them? Then it came out with this idea. If not when you are an aduro, you gave birth, automatically your child is an aduro. Yeah, if you are in a salon, if you gave birth, automatically your child is also an asylum. But then it came out with this idea. If not when you are an aduro, you gave birth, automatically your to go back to Nigeria and bring visa and come back. So all these things we have benefited, it wasn't enough for us to say thank you to Deutschland.
I think our concerns is more than for this matter.
People are still lamenting. People are still in state of confusion. People don't still know what they are doing in Deutschland. You don't know why you come to this country.
Even in Libya, where they were paying everybody, people were still complaining. So it's like that.
The land that
You
is
can't please everybody. Like all single mothers cannot please you all.
So make use of today. Tomorrow might be too late. Make use of today. Tomorrow might be too late. Tomorrow might be too late. So who to blame? Are we going to blame the German government who have given us this opportunity that we are abusing every day?
There is no law that says in Germany
So
that you cannot be single mother.
People have been calling me for
that you
situation like this. I don't really answer them because
drop a man
I
when
will just
it's not behaving like a man.
I say, no, these people, they don't know where they're going. Until you are in the system, you think because they give you 3 years or because they give you 1 year, they can also say no to you tomorrow. They can. They can go ask
We
people.
always
People
wish
have lived
the
here 4
bad.
years. They deport them with that excuse. Yes. Don't think because you have a child in Deutschland, you cannot be deported. In fact, it's a visa free to throw you out. So don't say because you have 5 children here in Deutschland, I'm not going anywhere, they will not deport me. People will be telling you, be giving birth. You'll be giving birth every month. Keep on giving birth every week. You can't survive it. If you like, keep on pouring it. Be doing it. Factory. Picking factory. Keep doing it. You are doing yourself. Yes. You are doing yourself. You are collecting 300 euro for 5 children. It's 1,500 euro a month. Hello. You are collecting 1,500 euro a month for 5 children.
Moroccans are giving birth every minute. Nobody complains
And
about
you,
them.
as
And
a
they love
mother,
it.
you will
They
still get
dominate.
extra.
In the city where we
Then
live,
the
they
government will
dominate
still pay for your
everywhere.
house rents.
But we hate
Hello.
ourselves so much.
And you are not appreciative. And you don't want to work. You don't even want to contribute to the economy of this country. You don't even dream of working one day. I mean, even if you are working, government will still pay your kindergarten. It will still give your children money. So why can't you go and work for yourself and earn good money? Go and rent a house that you can afford to pay for yourself. Go and afford the house. That is, get an apartment that you can afford. And go and work and live social life. And so you can save your marriage. So you can respect your husband. You can respect yourself as well. So you will stop constituting nuisance in Deutschland.
You see?
We have heard enough. We have heard enough of your nuisance. Some women. We have heard enough.
You see that thing she call respect your husband is like go and work and earn your money so that you can respect your husband. When has a woman not working makes her to be disobedient or disrespectful to a man? Or when because government is taking care of a woman, she becomes so disrespectful to her husband, or women with the type of husband she just described now, they will not want these women to be independent. And at the same time, they will never provide for these women. Just have it in mind. If you have this type of men, they will never want to provide for you. They want you to continue that struggle. The only thing that is paining them now is because you want to leave the struggle and they don't want it. Many of our women have been thrown into struggle love, to struggle alone. And most men, they love to see these women struggle with children alone, suffering alone with children. And they need to stop. If you know you cannot take care of a woman, you don't have money, please, you don't need a wife and you don't need babies, or not even plenty ones like most of you normally have. This thing need to stop. This struggle love, it just need to stop. It really need to stop. Okay?
Of your consistently constituting nuisance every day. You fight with your husband, you throw them out, you spite at them, you tell them all despicable words. Why before you were in Italy or wherever you swim from, you respect them.
Why won't they respect them when they are PIMS?
You respect them.
PIMPS, then they would definitely, every woman will respect a PIMPS. Every woman will respect them. Yeah.
So why can't you do something now? That you are now in the land that have given you smile. The land.
So why is the complaint from the men?
You don't want to make use of it. You want to keep fighting. You want to keep constituting nuisance. So the woman called me, say, the man, it was a man who called me. He said, look at what is happening. He went to send financial for the child. They were having one child. They were having one child in Italy before
Anything
they
that
relocated
concerns
here.
money is a
The man
problem for
even sent the
Nigeria
woman
people.
here to say, come to Deutschland and give birth to the second. Because very soon, this thing you guys will spoil it. And after you are spoiled it,
It's the
the
men that are
next people that are
complaining now.
coming
They
on their
don't
way,
want to
they
work.
will not
They want
benefit
to
it.
spoil it
Very
for the
soon,
women.
the law will change. Very soon.
Yeah.
The law will change.
They want to
And when
spoil
the
it
law
so that these
change,
women will be
people
suffering. They
start
will go
packing.
back to
You
them
know what's packing?
and suffer
You start
and
packing
struggle.
yourself. Because German, those people should thank God that the people in authority now, there are people who are like, they are also
Democrats.
looking at the foreigners like, yeah, we are all one. Let the bad they must come. Then you will now see the other side of Deutschland. That is where you will say, hey, Hitler. Let them tell you the story. Go and ask questions.
What type of fear is this woman trying to
Go
create
and ask
on these women?
questions. The money you people are even getting, how are you people even managing it? How are you people even using it? It can, let me shock you guys. This story will be tough. This story will be very tough. We can't finish it today. Can't really have too much time. Because you see me, I'm still very fresh from holiday. You see? Shame is very bad. Because customers, please, just say that this is my country. Just let me have a sip. Okay, let's go then. So nowadays women, it's shocked and I don't know. This thing I'm telling you, it is reality. I am not like saying what I don't know. Those days in Italy, this is how women, they will go and use their pussy, their private parts. They will go and use their private parts to work in the street.
This is really a joke.
Give those people, the same now, they will give them money. They will even help them to buy a car, build them a house in Africa. Without they don't
They are
complain.
PIN.
They don't even complain. Even their children has no signature. They don't even sign for their children. Characters do me well.
One of the year.
They will just born. The man will never showcase. The man don't want. Before a man in Italy can say, I am the father of your child.
You see.
You will pay 30,000 euros. Am I lying? If I'm lying, say I'm lying.
And you think these men don't need to be thrown away? You think these women are not better off without them?
30,000. Or you pay 20,000 euros. Or you pay 10,000. It depends on the man. If the man is a celebrity, forget it.
There is no celebrity
you
there.
You will pay and you will pay through your nose, through your hands. You will keep paying until you die. Just for the man to say, come to the hospital to come and write his name after your child name. Am I lying? Is there any color person in the house?
What is the problem now? What do you people want these women to do now?
Is there any color person in the house? What kind of person is that? How long have I been in Germany? I'm just coming. I am just coming, madam. How long have I been in Germany? I'm just coming to Germany. But in how much, the little I know
But at
about
the end,
it,
you still end up blaming the women.
I'm even talking about other countries now. Even now, I'm just talking.
Women. Yeah.
I'm trying to mix together.
They will pay them 20,000, 30,000 to sign for documents for their children just to accept the child.
You are not my teacher. I am the teacher here. If you cannot listen, please leave this platform. Okay? Don't ask me how long I've been in Germany. If you have your contribution, you are very fit to do that.
That is what she's doing now.
If you have anything you want to say,
that is what she's doing now.
Don't ask me.
She's asking you a question.
I will not take it in this platform. I'm sorry. Okay?
She's asking a question and you are so
you are not allowed to dictate
aggressive to them.
Don't question me. Don't question my point. Okay? This is God and does this. This is what the other person used to know. This is a new person. So please, don't ask me how long I've been in Germany. The little one that I've witnessed is what I'm talking about. I don't talk about what I don't know. I am talking about the marriage today in Deutschland. What happened to our women? Because they are not German women. Definitely they are not. They are not German women. We know German women. We know ourselves. So anything that happened that transpired here in Deutschland, we know that they are foreigners. They are the people who came from different countries who have not seen this life before. They have never seen such life before. A life that you wake up in the morning while you are snoring overnight. In the morning you wake up, there's 3,000 your account. Why would you constitute nuisance? Was it happening in Italy? You that is questioning me. Maybe you are in Italy. Was it happening there? You wake up. Are you okay? Have you ever seen somebody in Italy that said his government are giving this full apartment in Italy? Have you ever seen it before? I don't know. It doesn't happen.
And what is the problem now? That they don't deserve it?
It doesn't happen. Even you and your children will go and rent one room from one person. You, your husband, your 2 kids or your 3 kids will be in just one room, rented from another person's apartment.
That is all what they want for you, black women. Be careful who you listening to.
Rented from another person.
Be careful.
Apartment.
Many people want you to suffer. Many people want you to go through difficult relationship and life.
Like,
be careful. Not every woman is your highlight. Not every woman love you.
You stay there, you die there.
Not every woman love to see you progress.
The land that have given you opportunity to shine, giving you an apartment, you and your children, and you are not saying you cannot live with that same man. You are not chasing that man away.
They are upgrading themselves. They are bettering themselves.
You are not chasing that same man
Those
away.
men are not good for nothing.
Making it to look like
if they like they are living in the moon, they don't want it.
You have not.
The moment people begin to upgrade their life, they upgrade the nonsense out. And I believe these men are some of the nonsense they have.
Out of your life, you will remain single.
They are not shaming. They are not throwing all men off. They are throwing these people off. This set of abusive men, these people that have used these women for long and dumped them.
Every month, even when you don't work for it, even though you don't even bother to ask where the money is coming from, you don't bother to ask. Those are money you did not work for. This is the country you have named.
Madam, before anybody solicit any government money, there are certain document that you need to bring. It is not something you just do that is free like that. Over here in Spain, before you can get a social money, your document go high where you go bring come. So let us stop all this. I know you are the one that is commenting.
Contributed to the economic.
You are the one that is commenting.
You have never contributed to the economy.
I'm not insulting
not
you.
Even
I'm
for
telling
once.
you what
You've
time
never
is
worked one day in this country to even pay tax of 500, 150 euros.
I don't know you are calling ugly for, but I don't know. I'm not ugly. I'm a beautiful black and smart woman.
You will pay government 50 euros.
A beautiful black woman.
Payments. No, but you have benefited more than 10,000 euros. You are not okay with it. So, because of that, you don't want to stay in your marriage. You don't want to stay in your marriage.
After everything that you stated,
look at
you
want
to stay in this type
look
of
at
marriage.
Look at our sisters. Let me start with them. Because
yes, we'll start with them. Yeah, because now
they are
too.
all the I don't know. They are all the I don't know. They are. Oh God, how will I describe it? My Edo people, please, guys, wake up. Please wake up.
They are waking up now, sister. That is why you are all complaining. They are waking
yes, wake up.
Throwing away their nonsense.
Please wake up.
They are just throwing away their nonsense.
I have to remind you guys today to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Don't allow this thing to consume you. If you know you are part of this story, if you know you are part of it, if you know you are practicing it, desist from it. No man will take your SSS. No man.
Ladies, one man's food is another man's poison.
The men are also waking up.
Yeah.
They don't want to tolerate your SSS anymore.
Yeah.
You only want to be the boss. It's all tribe. I know it is all tribe.
They are waking
But
up that these women don't want to buy buses. They don't want to
Nigerians,
feed their parents.
they are the
They are
worst
all going crazy
in
on social
diaspora.
media.
Yes, they are the worst.
Market don't
They are
spoil.
the worst in diaspora.
Yeah.
So how will you describe it? The same woman who you both have been loving yourself all the way along. Finally, you got to your destination.
She call it
your dreamland.
love.
If you say Deutschland is your dreamland and now
She
you are
call
here,
it love.
are you not supposed to love? Increase your love? Is the love not supposed to increase more? I'm asking a question.
Now that the
Is it
government,
not time, like, oh, thank God. Now we now
now
have a
that the
big
government is
apartment to
taking care of the
ourselves.
woman, she need to
We and
increase
the
the
children,
love.
we and the kids. Darling, how will we do now? See, let me advise you. Let me just advise you a little. Or before I give you this advice. Now you come. The man said, because I was saying a story. You see, people just distract me with your comments. That is why I don't want to read comments. Oh my God. So the man has said, after they have one kid from Italy, so they came here, then the girl now gave birth to the second one here. So instead of you, okay, tell me the difference.
This video
If
will
really
be
know
very
that
long.
this man is the father of this child, so why are you stopping him? Why are you denying him the Zogarest? Why are you denying him the father shot? Why are you denying him? Why are you denying him the 50-50 right between you and the child? Why are you denying him?
People,
Does it mean that you don't really want the marriage? Just
now the money still be the
so
problem
you can remain in
now.
the streets. You are the one losing. If you don't know, you are the one losing.
It's
You know
money.
why?
It's money that is still the problem. Oh. The money that started the relationship is still the money that is bringing the problem now. Many of them are living because of government money, because the relationship was based exclusive from what these women can vomit, what they can bring to the table. It wasn't based on relationship, marriage, family orientated man. This is based on money, which is a PIMPS. When the money is finished, money go, they go.
Because if you give the man Zogarest, if you give him father
It
shot,
will stay.
then you will still have your house at the government. That means before the government will stop paying for the house rent, it will make sure that the man has already gotten a job. Point one. So don't be afraid that some will say, if I give her, they're not going to pay me money again. They will say, me I go work. You know,
Because the man is not providing.
Go and work. Go and school. Go and make use
After all these women have been all their life inside the cold, inside stress, they need to rest, man. I used to criticize them before, but they need to rest. These women need to rest.
24 hours. When you die, if you're not going to
they're not be human being.
When you die, the one throw you like a
man will go there inside
women
go there inside
like a piece of rag.
To check
They will burn you to ashes.
Is all this really necessary to talk to a adult? It really necessary. Now if you go wash out for our page, is all this really necessary?
You also have the good side and the bad side. If you decide to live on social for the rest of your life, good and fine. Continue. I'm not going to deprive you from it. You're very free to do that. But the way and manner you are treating your men, it's so despicable.
Which men?
That is what I mean.
The one that is sending them to Swiss with pregnancy, everything. Those are not men. Those are boys.
If you don't stop it now, believe you me, it will consume you.
Those are not the way men behave.
It will so consume you that you will not expect it. You think that our men that are killing our women today, you think it's just ordinarily?
Yeah,
because you have pushed them.
You see what she said?
Then you give them no alternative. You leave them with no choice than to kill you.
You see what she said?
They are ready to die.
You just listen to why I really find this video so interesting.
All because of King again. all because of
Just
Father Shaft.
imagine
What is it?
that you did not
Have you not believed
you
without
did
this
not
Father
give them
Shaft?
option
How
because you
many years
refused
you
to
live
give
in
them
other
money.
country?
You
You
refused to
live in
feed
Italy, or
them.
you live in France, or you live any country you think you came
This
from.
is
You live in
poisonous.
Spain,
This is
any country you
disgusting.
think you came from to
This
come
is not
to
nice.
sojourn in Dutchland. Have you not been living happily with your family? Have you not been living happily with them, even in your single room?
Any
Even when
man
the
that
man
will
will go
watch
and do
this video now, I
charity,
will say, hey, see what she talk, we give them no option.
why can't you people
My lady,
have
you should be
everything?
very, very careful how we speak.
Why can't you guys have everything?
They say out of the abundance of the heart, the
Why
mouth
can't you
speak.
wake up and save
To
your
even
home?
think that
Let me tell you, a child
something
that
like
a
that,
single mother brought up,
that's
go and look at them.
it doesn't
Some are
have
very notorious in
it
those
doesn't have
There
the
are children who sleep in barns because they don't fear their mother.
and
You
there are
pamper them like one meat left in the pot of soup. But when the man is there, he will help you to
I know he's asking the man
castrate
not
them
to be there
the way they're
because of
supposed to
Father
go.
Shaft. They choose to
There,
live,
that fear
as
of
you
your
said,
father will be there.
by yourself.
The fear will be there. So if you have tolerated those men, those days, if you have tried to tolerate them, if you have tried to tolerate them back in those days, so what is stopping you now? So what is stopping you now not to tolerate them anymore? Even when the man will beat the hair out of you, even when your mother called, the man will still take your phone and insult your family.
Yeah.
Where are they going?
She never lied. She never lied. This is what was happening. These men will insult their mothers, their father. They will like so disrespectful. And these women will continue to be there.
It happened in my face. It's not that somebody told me.
Did you make video on it?
All these things I'm saying, they are reality. I am
what
not
did you
saying
do
it
about
because
it?
I just wake up and decide to say such thing.
What did you
Because
do
it's
about
passionate.
A man insulting
It happened in my
the
presence.
baby mama's mother and father, and you
You
do
will see the
nothing
women that will
about
be
it.
crying, begging the men. Daddy, Lawa, enough this, I beg,
Because
I
then
not
they were
done
thinking
again.
that they are good. No, market not be
Even
for
the
them
house where
again
the
now.
woman go rent with your own
Nobody's
money,
crying.
the man will see carry woman come there. Come to the back.
And you
Come
want
to
them to
the
stay.
back. For inside the house where you woman rent with your own money,
You want them to stay.
you will still obey.
No, not even a husband. You have to jumu yachioi before you come out there. You don't want them to judge you.
You will still make them the head. You still make them the head over you. You still make them the Lord over you. So why not this peanut that the government is giving to the Dutchland is driving you crazy? Why is it driving you crazy?
What a pity for our women.
Can't Dutch beaten. That's all.
pity.
No problem. Okay. Why is this Dutch? Why is this peanut driving you crazy? Because you just wake up one morning, there is money in your account. You don't know that people are suffering. People don't sleep to work that money. People work night duty. They are of class 1. They pay half of the salary to the government. The government will give it to you before you wake up. Even when you push, only to push, you push your picky out, they'll give you 2,000 euros to open an account for the child.
Why is it that when any black women are trying to do better, are trying to better themselves, it is a problem for the whole community? I have seen a woman when I was in Africa. This woman, the husband gave her RIP just because she was trading, very hardworking, struggling woman. The husband gave her RIP because she decided to build a house for herself. I believe the way I see the call out on single mother on social media, I begin to smell something like this, that it's like the men are jealous with the little progress of these women. with the things that the German or whatsoever the European government are doing for the women, because they are with the children that the fathers walk away from. Because most of our men are used to walk away from their family. It is not something that started in Germany, or Spain, or Italy. It is something globally and historically. If you go to America, many children are without father and even mothers. Some of the mothers choose to leave their children in the orphanage home. If you think I'm lying, Google it and you see that many African children are without no daddy at home. It is all about the government, and you see people bashing them all around. What do you actually want these women to do? To kill themselves? Or to throw the children out on the street? So I believe if somebody's working, they deserve everything, especially when you are raising children. Most of these women that they are referring to, they are not a mother of one child, two, three. Some of them have 4, 5 children. I think they deserve respect and they deserve good ways from us as women. We should stop this castigating and trying to force people that are broken, that are tired, to continue a struggle that have started for so long time. We need to just stop it, because most of these women are worn out. They are going through a lot in this fake thing that we call marriage. Marriage is beautiful, but this is not marriage. All you have described in this video has nothing to do with marriage. It is not even a healthy place for a child to be in. I think our Black women deserve something better.
Is that what is driving you crazy? Hello, wake up. Wake up. Wake up! Before this thing called Kindergate destroy you, consume you, and chase you out of your marriages, you remain single for the rest of your life. And for you, who is looking for what is not looking for you, as a single mother, who have everything. If you know you are a single mother, you have already 4 children, 4 different fathers. Please, don't go for the 5th one. Because if you say they are all bad, that means you are the one that is no good. Don't go for the 5th one.
And it's possible that they are all
Don't
bad.
you think that any man that is coming,
Yeah, it's possible.
and he will say,
You people have pushed this narrative of who say 3 people know. See, our society, there is too much irresponsible men. Yeah, there are a lot.
That is what you're going to get. Father Fryer, fry 5 French fish for 5 fathers from us.
Let them have children for whoever they want to have children
God.
for.
Yeah, this is what you are going to get. Because even your mothers back home are not happy issues. I managed to talk to one of the mothers of these couples. Do you know what the mother told me? Oh, my pikin don't marry that boy, girl. Make that pikin come up for, make that boy come up for my pikin life. And I told the mother, I said, really? Is that what you really want for her? What did she put for graph for her? She never finished her. What did one use black?
Yes, this one make a nice comment. Give honor to those that deserve it and throw out the garbages. If your man serious with you, hold him well, even as women, because it is a reciprocal. Yeah. You should give respect to those that deserve it. Those that don't deserve it, throw your garbage out, ladies. We are in 2020. Throw your garbages out. Those men that are not doing anything for you, throw them out.
Now, you just stop it. Now, you don't come where. No, we don't know your fault. No, we don't know your fault. And I don't know. Wherefore? Really? Like, seriously? Gonna come away one ejima. And then, what one am you be? You're sexy, man. Oh, you are because irrespective they do everything what no one will you. One ejima in Nigeria. Not time when you money I tell you what.
That is what they have always
They've
said.
lost
Their
it.
mama,
They've lost
now
their
their mama
reputation.
not make
They've
themselves
got no
now.
value. They've got no value for their family.
Some
They've
of
got
them
no
are
value
not
for their
good.
mother. They've got no value for their husband. Even not nothing to write home about.
Oh my gosh.
They've got nothing to write home about. You keep supporting the evil doing of your daughter. Instead of you.
Because
To advise her.
many mothers have
As a
go through
mother.
that part.
I say, my daughter,
Some
please.
women are bad, yeah, but
I will talk to your husband.
some have go through that part.
Normally, you are not supposed to bring your family issue to social media for crying out loud. You think social media is going to help you? No.
With the way you people
You
judge
can only
them,
expose more of yourself. People that know you will come and testify against you. Yes. People that knows you will testify against you. You think people don't know you? By the time your picture is out, yeah.
not today, we start
People
to see
that
people
knows you, the
picture.
city where
Even
you were
people with
before.
this and
You start
many
commenting.
people will carry
You will
them
start,
comment.
even the one that don't know you, they'll say, no, that gonna so she knew. One prick no be food in your
Not be today.
That's why the chop and they go. Chop, pick and drop, pick and drop, pick and drop. You like pick and drop. They will go party for you, you go sit there. So they are going. Like thief.
And what if their people husband?
Even with their husband, they with them.
They will talk.
They can never be contented.
Security
You
is
will see
always
them.
there.
Their eye will be looking when. They will be looking that thing between your legs. How big is it? You will see that they will tell your husband, honey, take the children home. I will come back later. What are you? I'll call up the lady. Deutschland! Deutschland! Almighty Deutschland! I don't know. They say, I carry Nash for now. I carry Nash for now. I carry Nash for now. Deutschland women. You break it in one. You yourself, by yourself to yourself, you will travel all the way to Italy to go and import a man to Deutschland. You after breaking that man, you will not treat that man.
Frustrate him myself.
This is your brother. How would you wear?
This Europe stuff, me not understand. Which the women call responsible for man, and they better have this upon this Europe.
It is after we start to like. I don't really know. Even when you know that, as a woman, you are prostituted for a very long time.
They want to diminish
even all this money you've used in prostitution.
They want to diminish your value.
Sense out of it.
Let me tell you
all these
something
houses you bought building
about what she just said now. You see, what did she talk? Say after you don't do behavior. That is where many of you ladies are very desperate. That is the weapon many of them normally use against you. You believe that because you have done something like that, your value is low. Nobody will want you. My sister, open your options. Open your options when it comes to dating. Nobody is obligating you to marry a Edo man, Isha man, because you are Isha, or because you are Robo, because you are Igbo, you are obligated to marry that same from your tribe. You need to marry men that value marriage, men that are father-orientated, men that are responsible, that respect marriage, that respect women, men that are provider, that ready to be the breadwinner, that ready to be the real head of the family, not be fake one. All this fake head of the family. Why woman go they go sweets, go everywhere, go buy bossers? No. You need to be very, very straight on what you want. Don't allow people to brainwash you because you want a husband and jump into any types of marriage. You should know that after you have spent all your time doing whatever you are doing on the street, you should know that when you are coming to rest, you are coming to rest in your husband's house, and you will have peace. Not where you will start working, and when you are pregnant, they need to send you to the street, all those stuff. No. You need to marry men that loves you and cherish you. Irrelevant whether you walk on the street for 50 years, that man should accept you for who you are, as you are accepting them for who they are. So don't listen to all this stuff that people are saying. If you like, you do whatever you do. It was what was reigning for these people then, that time. And many of them talked about old marriage, our father marriage. If our father and our mother marriage was good, why will somebody send their daughter to Europe to come and pay 50,000, 60,000 if the marriage was a good marriage? And knowing what their daughter has to do in Europe, if the marriage was so good, the way we try to paint it, the way we try to tell our women to go back to how things were before. If the marriage were good, why will somebody send her daughter to pay 50,000, 60,000, build a house for them, train all his own children? At times, some of these girls, they don't even have their own child. They don't even have womb begin to born. So I don't see what people are trying to sell here. I believe we are just trying to sell a smoke. And when you try to sell a smoke, the smoke evaporates.
There are nowhere to be found in Edo State. You want to renovate, you people can never renovate it. One flat, we will say Deutschland in it. Deutschland do me well. It's not you are building just one flat or two flats. That maybe in the next 2 years you can never finish it. With the little help, the money that the government is giving to the children, you are gathering it and you are sending it on to build house.
That's not what I did. They build us.
But you don't want a man in your life. But remember that it was man that created those children for you.
They don't want a man now to talk.
So if you have not
Out of the women when they Africa, they say they pay the government money for them.
Or you are a single woman,
when they say some of them they carry children, they work alone.
Won't you go and work? So count yourself like that. Not every time the Jama say go and work, you go and say I'm pregnant again. That is their system. You say
all those women that are selling the market in Olia,
I'm pregnant again. Money. They will be looking. See, this is how they are looking at you guys. You see my hand? They are seeing you. You think they are doing like this? If they do like this, they will do like this again. They will be seeing you. No time that the Dutch government will ever close their eye tight against you. No matter how long you keep your conversation, they are in your conversation. They are in your conversation. A God that they did not invade, a God that they invade your conversation, they may not hold it against you that particular minute. You think they are coming for you. The day they will wake you up.
When has it become a crime for you to have children now?
You are moving now back to your country. What will you do? That same kindergarten that is driving you crazy, you will never get it again. That same kindergarten that is making you running mad, that is making you throwing the man out, you will never get it again in Nigeria. Where will I have
Many women are even making it selling no concept. Many of you are wasting your time in Europe.
Opportunity you are having, you will refuse to make use of it. Let me come. So, after you have suffered, walk with your body. And even while you are walking with your equals, you still respect the men. So why not that you are not working with them anymore? Don't you think it is hard time you respect them more?
They are tired, yeah. They are tired.
So they will have value to your life?
They are tired. Which value? They never had value to their life when they were in Italy.
You that is putting right there, I don't think I invite you here. This is not your platform. I'm going to call you. Did I invite you? So if they invite you, let me just get it.
We need to do better.
If I don't invite you or somebody invites you, and you see it is me, you are my hater, you hate me so much, please don't comment. Don't stay. Do you know what you do for me? Just walk past. Walk and pass. So if you take what I'm saying now, go away, that means we're ready to join.
Don't women, I don't spoil all the men finish.
I don't see how we want to okay. I don't see how my issues become your concern. That you just come and be listening. Don't listen. I am not talking to you. I am talking to those who are ready to make a change. I am talking to those who are ready to make a change. And make a step of faith out of that dojo and make it right with their marriage. And make it right with their marriages. And stay in one particular place and stop jumping from one man to another. Stop jumping from one man to another.
Ama no, I go there. If you
Stop
don't
it.
select, you cannot find better one.
Let's stop it. Let's put an end to it. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's spit it out. Let's make good use of this opportunity the Dutchland have given to us.
Okay.
Let's make good examples. Let them see the example in us. And say, since when this person come Germany, the life don't change. Germany is a life changer. Germany is a life changer. It will help you change your life. It will make you have a new beginning.
But the man when they feed the buy pant for since for Italy, not change the life. It still depend on the woman and the fruit when come out for the woman womb.
It will make you have a new life and a new beginning.
Lazy youth.
Don't relate on somebody's worth. Do you know that if you sign a father shirt, well, I don't think I'll be reading comments so that I will not be. So let's talk about people who have been sexually abused. Or let me finish. If a person, please, no matter what comment you write, be quiet as I'm going to delete it immediately. No two ways about it. So don't bother write. I will remove your comment. It is not necessary. It's not important. So if you are coming to insult yourself, please write it in your phone. Keep it in your house. Keep it in your phone. Okay?
When I know they insult our sister, what they worry now. Don't let me come flog you now.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm stop. I know they fear.
Okay, let me give you. And correct it. I am not begging you to come and give me money. You will be the one to suffer it. It's not me. I am working. Okay? Shall I say what's it?
When will she suffer it? Is it by force to be in a relationship? If a man sees a man cannot they pay again, it may come out now. So, Europe with this. So if the man is so responsible, let him go to court, get a document, go and visit his children, do whatsoever he want to do for his children. Not be so Irish. All this one, old woman captive, the woman will be going through pain. They will not want to leave her.
I am done. You think I will sit down here and
the husband will beat him, we deal with her, the society.
Yes, sweet baby, my business is fine and it's really
I think this day is almost finished.
At the end, he's going to raise abuses at your children.
Imagine.
If you don't get it right today.
She's telling the single mothers that if they choose to marry, that the man is going to come and throw abuse on the children and whatsoever. Okay. Who told you that? Most children were raised by their stepfathers. Most children, most single mothers' children
so, as I was saying,
raised by their stepfathers. Okay, you don't nowadays. You don't have to be somebody's father to raise
you
a
have
child.
met in Dutchland that is making you or that is driving you crazy. So please, guys, don't get it worked up. Don't get it up twisted. It's just general talk for everybody.
This is not general.
Like the way it's constituting, that is the way it's a constant something in Dutchland. That is why I am saying, or I am
even
talking
here
about
that they are not paying
it's
money in Spain.
continual thing.
People are still
Every day it keeps
people are still
repeating
going
itself.
single.
Sometimes they bring
Men are
themselves
not
to social
caring
media
for
to come
their
and talk about
children.
it. Are you not seeing it, guys? They fight and bring themselves, expose themselves. Look at the other one they were talking about the other day. You see how they expose themselves? How it was.
Because they are tired
Was
of
it not a shameful act?
judging them without even knowing anything.
No, it's not going to a time you give the man a right to walk in Dutchland and give you back you not deny the man. Are you
Instead,
stupid?
the women should give them
Don't you know
documents so
that if
that
you
they
give
should go
this
and work.
man the father shaft and give him the zoggerage, and now the man, they are giving this man this document, he will go and work and take care of you on the kids. He will pay you on the kids. So your money is still intact.
Normally, these
So
men
maybe you
don't
don't get
work,
it.
nor take
Maybe
care
you've
of
not
the
seen somebody
children.
that will tell
80%
you.
of them don't like to work.
Maybe you've not seen
When they
somebody that
have
will tell you
document, they
the
will
truth.
start looking for other
But
women
that is
because
the truth.
they are
And nothing
tired
but
of
the
the
truth.
relationship
It
too.
remains the facts. Let them be. Give them what they want. Let them have the equal right with you. Let them
The
have
woman have to
equal right
create
with
everything.
you.
Documents,
Yes,
babies,
it is
everything.
their children.
Yeah.
Likewise as it's your children. You both bring these children to heads. So you give them the same rights so the man can work. If he's working, the man is going to pay for your house rent as well. So the government don't need to pay.
Everything is the fault of the women.
The government don't need to pay for your house rent anymore if that is what is eating you up. If the man is working, you also go and work. By the time maybe your house rent is 600 euro, 1 meter, that is warm, that is with light and everything, maybe 600 euros. Then when you are working, maybe you are not working a full-time work. Maybe you are working a salary of 1,200. Your husband is working a salary of 1,500. Together you are getting 2,700. So you can say save 2,000 euros. Why you pay 500 euros for your house rent and use the remaining one for your shopping? You can't see it. You can still save, and that is even where you have more money to help the man to save more, so you can build whatever skyscraper you want to build in Africa.
money clean all the bad behaviors, cheating, lying.
Now you are depriving this money.
Most of these men carry along.
Who are you building it for? You are building it for the
Everything
children
is
of the
not
man.
all about money. At times, this relationship is not actually based on money, and why most of these women are leaving. Most of these women are leaving because they are very uncomfortable with the relationship. They are not valued, they are not respected, they are not treated properly, and they are not provided for. Irrelevant if these men go around and get the document, many of them will refuse to work. Many of them will refuse to provide for these women that have provided for them for years. So all this relationship or breakup or whatever, it is not based on whether the man is working or not or whatever, because many of them are greedy. A man has to be greedy to send his wife to the street, to send her to do whatsoever and hold the baby for him. This is not just a problem of money aspect. It has to do with a complete package of abusive man that cannot stand a woman's success, that cannot stand a position that a woman choose to create for herself, and it will always be at the top of that woman to make sure he brings her down. That is actually what I see that makes all these women to do away with these garbages of a relationship or marriage. That is what I see a lot of time. It is not actually about the money. It's not actually, it depends on the loyalty, if it is reciprocated back to them. I believe most of these women will be loyal, will be respectful to these men. But when you are in a situation where you are not treated properly, you are being abused for years and all this stuff, these women are going to sit down and think about their life and want something better for themselves. They are all human beings like me, like you, whether we are married, whether we are single, it doesn't really matter. Anybody that have spent all their years of being a breadwinner, it is not easy for a woman to be a breadwinner, to be a provider for years without a man taking responsibility for anything. And it comes to the moment where she has to see light, and this man is demanding for give me, everything is give me. What is this man bringing to the table? What are they creating for these women? Nothing. Just they came with bonla. The baby was created by the man, and the woman pushed out the baby. It is not easy for a woman to have a baby. Your body, everything tells a lot. Your organs, everything never be the same when a woman had a baby. Everything changed. Your psychology, everything changed. It is not an easy moment for any woman in the world, whether white, black, blue. It is not easy moment. And the raising of the children is not easy. That is why you see many society, the women are respected because we are life bringers. But I don't know, in Africa, it is different case, but we need to put our standard by ourselves. If the society don't say that um, pushing out a baby is not, if they think it's nothing, let the men start pushing out the baby and we take the other position, because most of our women have already take the position globally to providing for themselves, doing everything for themselves, not because they want, because some of the men are lazy, they don't want to do anything, they don't want to provide, they don't want to take care of these women and their children, and they choose to take the hard part of providing for themselves. So I don't see any reason why we should sit down and start bashing these women and start calling them out because they choose to do away with their garbages. I've said it time to time on my video that this is 2020. It is a year of explosion. It is a year where the camera turn around and show us who people are really are. We don't need to see to that is to not to see who they are. It is globally, politically, family. We are seeing a lot today. Everything that is hidden are being exposed. So I'm not like worried about all these things. It was things that many of us have internalized, have kept within us, and it is time. It has to go. It has to be. There has to be a change globally. There are change globally for all women. Black women are beginning to see a lot of things that was done, that was really projected on them, and many people are doing everything to level up, to better their life, and I don't see anything bad for this that these women are doing, that they deserve every cause, everything. On live video, people call them out, people insult them. When all these dusty men, they want to do video, all their video is about single mother, single mother. Can you please, all of you, leave single mothers alone? They don't need all this insult. The more you people continue to do video to insult them, they continue to be desperate, looking for all these men that are not ready to be responsible for them or their children. They begin to try to look for validation from all these men, and you see them getting pregnant and having more babies that are not going to be protected. We should stop and let these people be. If we need to talk to them, let us talk to them from a place of love and respect. And you see they begin to change. Let us talk to them with wisdom, with education, with backing everything you say, with statistics and proof, not just come out because you hate them or because you went to party, they were looking at your husband trouser, or the one can't take body rub your husband, because that is what it is in the black community. When you don't have husband, everybody think that you want their husband. So I've experienced it and all. I myself, I'm a mother of four. I don't believe that because I have four children, I don't have the possibility like any other woman to get married, to have a family or whatsoever. Okay? I believe I have the same possibility, the same opportunity like any other woman on this planet. And it depends on me who I listen to, how I try to better myself and do whatsoever that will benefit me, not what will benefit the men from my community. I have to do what will benefit me, because the moment I become single, or any woman becomes single in our community, the responsibility of the children are theirs. It's not for nobody. They took the responsibility single-handedly to care for these children. I haven't seen any of you doing video to call out these men by single father that don't take care of their children. Anyway, I decided to create a platform, Single Mother, Single Father, on Facebook, where I talk about these complex issues, these difficult issues that nobody want to talk about, but it is easy for us to bash and call them out the way that is not supposed to be. Okay, I think the video is almost finished.
You're not building it for the children that you have with this man. So why can't you allow this man to work so you can have put heads together and build this house for these children. You just only want to be a landlady. Yes, you are. But mind you, the man is supposed to build. We will help them. The men have already have a dream, even before they were born. They are already having their assignments to do. We, the women, we are just a helper. Maybe if you don't want to go to school, go and do any work you can do to assist the man. To assist the man. And every month you tell the man, me, I will take care of this part.
She never assist the marriage.
It's gone. You will live happily as ever as before. You will live happily as ever as before. If there's the house rent, daddy, only you pay the house rent. While me, I take out the light bills, water bills, other bills, and make the shopping. Maybe when the man also have.
You see her mindset, this my sister mindset. She said the man will pay the rent, the woman will pay the water bill, light bill, food. What the person come marry for now? Only for the man to pay the house rent. She will pay the water bill, the light. What did they share? This is why most of these men don't want to take their responsibility, because we are very quick to be a judge, to tell them what they are supposed to do, when every man on this planet Earth know what they are supposed to be doing for their women, which is taking care of the home, pay bills, work and pay bills. But because there are mummies in our society that want to tell these men what they are supposed to do, but these women, they know what they are supposed to do, like having baby for this man, doing all those stuff for this man and all. But we have to tell these men, like, you have to pay rent, and while your wife will pay light bill, pay water bill, pay bobo and all. So I begin to ask, like, at times, who concern una marriage now? If the man parent, you will pay light bill, you pay water bill, who will come by, should buy all those things for the children? So at times we need to let a man be a man in Edo State. Most men have never been men, and many of the problem come from us women. The brainwashing from our mother, our grandmother, the society, how our women did they take kikarema for head. All these things come from them. That is why you see our guys, many of them are so lazy. They don't want to do anything for any woman, but they are very quick to let themselves pregnant women. And when you pregnant a woman, there comes the responsibility. And you need to stand for it, because too many children that are abandoned. That is why we see courts fight problem all over Edo State today. We need to talk about this. We need to stop this. We need to let the men be men and allow the women to rest in their femininity. We see women behaving like men all over social media because they have been PIMPS for long, and they need to stop. Women need to rest in their femininity. Women need to rest and take care of the home while we allow our men to go out and work. In this video, she said, you will ask your husband to change pampers, you will ask your husband to cook. I don't see anything bad for a man to cook, to change the pampers, to do whatsoever. I don't see anything bad about that. But we women make it look bad. Many of us complain that the men don't do this, don't do that. But when we see other women, husbands doing things for them, it becomes a problem to us. We just need to stop. We need to stop and allow the men from Edo State, from our community, be a man and be a provider, be the breadwinner, and stop using our women as if they are chewing gum for their own benefit, making them mothers when they know they are not ready to be a father. So let us play the last, and
enough money. You can also give yourself, my wife, I had this one to your own shopping, maybe 100 euros every month. Don't you think it's better for you? And you save your marriage. You keep your bed warm every day. Instead of you looking for different men to come and warm your bed in the presence of your children.
Okay, one woman put there,
Different
most
men
of
will come,
them
they will not
not they
stay.
pay nothing when they
Anyone that is
have the
coming as far as
paper.
you have document
They
that's
will
coming
not
out
be
from my door, he's
misbehaving.
coming to get it. And after
Becky,
taking it, he's
you
going to
say
zoom
the
off.
truth there.
Go and mark my
Who be
word.
mumu?
He will zoom away. He will zoom off. He will zoom off. He will definitely zoom off.
I beg you, may I go sleep.
So please, I am
Don't
begging
do
you, women.
community work finish.
I am begging. Let's make it right. Let's make it right again. Let's make it change. Because this topic we are going to continue tomorrow. Please. I have 3 minutes. You're welcome, Tony. You understand me? Let's make it right again. Let's enjoy our marriages. Instead of you trying to hide under the shadow of what's not existing.
They say after the man have paper,
See,
the
the other
man
one
will be
was crying
ungrateful,
in social media.
which is
the
not
man
lie.
that was talking to her is
Which
already
is
married.
not lie.
You see how that one went? So why can't you keep
My
yours?
sister, there are still good
After pushing
examples.
them out, you want them to come back.
Pushing them
You
out.
cannot eat your cake and have it. I'm sorry. You cannot eat your cake and have it. Let's make it quick. Reverse.
Aye.
Let's change from our evil way. It is too much. It's on the higher side. It's on the higher side. Let's try and turn away from this evil activities. Evil activities.
She never condemned
We women, we
what the
are
man
so
was
desperate
doing to these
to
women.
destroy the men. Let's come off it. Let's reverse it. Don't look for what's not looking for you. Let's try and see how we can make it right. As far as you're in Deutschland or you're any part of the Europe
be
and
careful.
you are doing this,
Be
please.
careful. Be careful. Okay?
Okay?
Single mother,
So let me
be
leave
careful.
you guys now and we'll continue tomorrow. So stay blessed and God bless you.
So my ladies, I saw everything and you see how we'll break down this video. She did part 2 again and it's more or less similar to all this. The message I have for single mothers, because I'm one of them, is anytime you see video like this, don't internalize all the things they put on this video. Don't make it to bring you down your moral or whatsoever. Just forge ahead. You know the society we come from. A woman can never stand as a human being unless there are thousands of people trying to pull you down. So don't be moved by videos like this where you have been bashed and all those stuff. Don't let it get to you. You just need to forge ahead. You need to be strong. You need to take care of your children. You need to look for better men, better than the men you have made mistake with. Okay? Don't go picking men or something similar to what you left before. There are good men around everywhere, irrelevant of how many children you want. There are people for everybody in this world. Okay? Even your baby father still find woman. Why did you think you lesser or you are not capable of getting a man that you deserve? Don't let people to make you to feel bad. Just forge ahead your life, move on with your life, and do better every day for yourself. Build your standard, what you want in a man, build your self-esteem, build love for yourself, because if you so much love yourself, you will not allow anybody to make you desperate. You will not allow any man to make you go doing things that can destroy you, things that could bring you down to get money to take care of any man. It is a man's duty to take care of you, to feed, to care for you and your unborn your children or children that will come in future. You should know how to choose a man, not only for boyfriend, not only for husband, a father for your own child. Everybody in our community is not a man. And all is not a boyfriend, all is not a husband, and everybody is not a father. You should choose people that have the capacity to care for you and to care for your child when they come. So love yourself, single mothers. I love you all, and stay away from negativity. And bye. Love you all. Bye. Good night. Let me show my face. Let me show my face before I go. I'm really, really like tired. I pack my head. So bye bye everyone.